Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? It is me, the Don B. That is at the Don B on all platforms. You already know what time it is. Thank you so much for joining us again on WXSJ 97.3 Radio. I wish y'all could understand how many times a day I have to say WXSJ 97.3 Radio. I implore you to say it 3 times fast. It's a struggle. Anyway, we're back on Backstage Jamz. Y'all already know what time it is. We have a new artist with us doing this today. Our first time offender in the house. We got Mr. P-Butta here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
It's good, bro.
Welcome
Thank you,
to
man.
our home,
To
our
the-
humble
you know
abode.
what I'm saying? I'm very happy to be here.
It's
very
an honor to
happy.
have you here.
I appreciate you, dog.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Another person that we picked up at our open mic, we met, fell in love with, became fans of.
Hell yeah.
This man has a message, he has a gift, and yeah, I probably feel like you saying about everybody because, as I was just saying, only people that come on here are people that I'm fans of.
Right.
I'm not thirsty to have just anybody on here because I feel like I got to stand behind the choice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna listen to this person afterwards, like I don't want to have egg on my face. And
Right.
when I say somebody is good, they are good. P-Butta is more than good.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. That was dope. I like that intro shit. I'm at
Thanks,
the we had the
thanks.
sound. I'm about to need the sound about that.
Say no more.
Yeah.
I got a million of those. So
Hell
I'm ready to
yeah.
go. I'm excited about this.
Me too.
Definitely. So tell us, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Who is P-Butta?
Man, what? I mean, young African American male, Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
You feel me? I'm from Illinois originally.
Okay,
you know
shout out to the
You know
Midwest.
what I'm saying? Chicago Heights, born, you know what I'm saying? Blue Mill raised, Bloomington, Illinois, for those who don't know. And, I'm currently in Orlando now. Came out here on my Full Sail journey, you know what I'm saying? Graduated 2012. And then I hit the street heavy by like 2014 as far as like the music and like getting my shit together. And around the same time I joined my company, Animal House. I'm the VP of that company, of the record label.
Nice.
And I've been kicking shit ass since, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Making history, the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, as I was saying before, I think you're like, first of all, I love your music, love your message.
Thank
I think
you.
you're a very dynamic performer, like we see in the open mics. I missed your birthday show. I
It's
think about it all
cool.
the time. I
It's
feel
cool.
like it's kicking me. I was out of town, legitly, I'm working.
It's
So
cool. It's around
I wasn't
holiday
home
time,
kicking
so
it.
like I be understanding when people can't make it. But
Yeah.
we gonna fix that this year though. We gonna fix
Absolutely. I'm one of those people, I'm big on acts of service.
Yeah.
So when people say, oh, I'm going to come to your thing, like, you better be there then.
Real talk.
Because if I say I'm coming, I am coming. If I can't be there, I'm like, hey, this is when I can't do it. I'm going to reach out. I'm not going to leave you on red or whatever.
Yeah.
So we have one appearance that may or not be happening with something we're working on.
Right.
Live-wise.
Right.
But what do you have coming up this year? Any other plans for any like live showcases? Any like live
For sure,
performances
man.
we can look forward to?
I got some things in the tuck. Some things I can't talk about. I'll touch on it. You
absolutely.
Know? But definitely got stuff coming in the future, near future, far future. Right now.
And goals also. Anything you want, not necessarily setting some like this year, performance-wise. Any goals you want to have also like?
Oh well,
too?
yeah. Well, what should I start? Should I start with the goals or just what I got coming up?
Either or. I was just thinking just in general, like this coming year, like what do you want? What's P-Butta's plan? I don't want to lock it into just like,
Okay,
what's
I got
coming
you.
up next month? You
Okay,
know what
okay,
I mean?
okay, I got
like
you.
it can be goals, it can be what's locked in. Like what can we expect from you this
Okay.
year?
All right, but yeah, that's better. All right, well, the music is a given. Visuals is a given. You know what I'm saying? I might like switch up the visuals in terms of like the things I'll be doing, not necessarily, people kind of get me towards music videos or whatever, but I might switch it up on like some skits maybe or something. I don't want to, but maybe, that's maybe.
Okay.
Aside of that, I definitely want to get on the shows, my own shows as well. I do a lot of traveling as well, but I'm trying to increase the traveling a little bit more. And, I want to have some fun too, you know what I'm saying? Probably some parties in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be feeling like a lot of times when we in the events and stuff be coming to play, a lot of people be listening party and music video release and all that, but sometimes it take the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get back to some fun events
Because
too.
we're all kind of forced to be here and like.
Yeah, and just watch everybody all stiff and shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a different spread. You know what I'm saying? in my comfort zone, but I'm gonna dabble out of it a little bit too.
Nice, nice. Well, we are fans of IDF, so we
I'm
will
a
be
fan
supporting
too.
along the way. We'll be helping, reposting, you know, how we
Alright.
get down.
All right.
So very excited about that.
Thank you.
I like what you said too about skits and things like that, because we love expanding here and we're really into stuff. And getting back into your music, you are amazing storyteller, where you just like kind of translate the songs to the audience, for lack of a better term, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of specifically the song you wrote about your brother,
Yeah.
that you did at the open mic, and I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to, you know,
That's cool.
trigger warning. I'm sorry, but
Cool.
it was just amazing because everybody was like asking me who you were afterwards. Still,
Yeah.
like after that happened and that song, like the whole room was quiet. Like everybody was tuned in. And these open mics, like the place we do it at, Shout Out to Paradise, that's not our venue.
Right.
A lot of those people come just to come eat and get something to drink, and then they stick around and hear the music and stuff. So everybody in there was transfixed. The bartender, everybody was zoned into it. Not because it was like, oh, this is sad, let's listen to it. It was just like, wow, this nigga is making some stuff that I need to hear.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really powerful. And that's what music's about. It should make people stop and listen and
Yeah,
feel
man.
things. And doing these every 2 weeks, you know, we hear a lot of, you know,
Yep.
I call it SoundCloud rap. No shade.
Yeah, right.
It's a lot of, you know, I made the beat in my room, and it's about guns and bitches and
Yeah,
this and
I'm
the
just
third,
saying.
and that's fine. We all
I'm
have
just
a
saying.
voice. But when somebody comes in and is vulnerable like that and has something to say, that stops the room.
That's right.
And so I just want to A, give you your flowers for that, and B, just
you.
like get people excited. Like, where do you get your inspiration from to even be that open with people? Like,
Yeah.
where does that come from?
I mean, you know, it comes from, you know, I don't know. You know, sometimes like, you know, I didn't start off like that. You know what I'm saying? I started off just like what you was talking about stuff that I didn't have or wanted to accentuate myself on and make me look like, you know, better than what I am.
And disclaimer, there's a place for that. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. There's a space for it. Space for
I
it.
love the more ratchet, the better.
Yes.
Give me ignorant ass
Yes,
lyrics all
yes,
day
yes.
so I can turn on when I'm cleaning up.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what
If
I
I'm in
mean?
the
Smoking,
gym, you know what I'm saying?
working out.
If I'm at the club, I'm not trying to think hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn up. We already drinking and shit. We at the party. Like, boy, you turn that off. Turn on some Migos or something.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly. There's a place for it, and
Exactly.
we love it.
Right.
But like I said, it's unexpected when somebody comes with something like that in a space like that. People
Yeah.
think, oh, this is a bar. Oh, Mike, I'm going to come in here and just do my little party song, and we want that too. But when
Yeah.
you give a message to people, that was my thing. So I didn't want to cut in on your point. I just wanted to I don't want to shoot nobody down. We love everybody. You know,
Yeah.
that's that. But, sorry, back to your point you were making.
Yeah.
If you can remember it.
All right. I don't even know. But you said
You said you didn't always start off that way. You used to be rapping about
right,
things you wish you had.
right. Because you asked me about my storytelling, whatever. So yeah, this start off that way. I was, you know, somewhat of a typical rapper when I first started. You know what I'm saying? But you know, once I started like, you know, you start young. You know what I'm saying? And even when you're young, you still figuring yourself out as you get older. So as I started figuring myself out and figuring like what matters to me, what don't, you know, like, and even my insecurities, you know what I'm saying? I'm like short dude, I'm skinny, I'm not the smartest, I'm not the tallest, you know what I'm saying? But when it came to rapping, it didn't matter, none of that mattered, you know what I'm saying? It was about how good I was to skip my skill, my flow, punchlines, whatever the case may be. So once I seen that, I was just like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really like express yourself through the music and somebody just might relate to what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So with that song Stressing that you're talking about, that was one of them songs. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we thank you for that. We thank you for your honesty. That stuff is not easy. I have been on both sides of the talk all the time. Like, I was on the artist side for a long time.
Yeah.
And it was just, it's a lot to put yourself out there and then have to perform at the same time also, like a lot to do. So we
That's why you
appreciate
gotta
it. We
do
like
it though, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, even with just life in general, you know, we be going through all that stuff and like, there's breakup songs. Like, when you think about R&B, like, I like R&B a lot because everything's around love. They be having talking about kitchen love and candy love and like but it's all love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, if they can do that, it just make all kinds of different metaphors and stuff that pertain to one whole subject. Whereas rap is just like, it's all subjects. It's like, man, you gotta be able to give those vulnerable moments for people that's going through something just as similar. And 9 times out of 10, that's not even gonna be the goal. Cause I know for a fact when I made that song, my intention wasn't people gonna relate and then I'm gonna like, it's a storytelling song and it's meant for this and I'm gonna I'ma reach out to people it had nothing to do with that. I was going through a hard time with my family. I had lost my pops. My brother was locked up, and my girl broke up with me in the process. So it was like to prevent myself from going crazy or I got to do something to get this out.
Yeah.
You know, we artists, and we through artistic expression came that song. So, you know, and then when it comes performing, it kind of just like it reinforces the courage to like face your fear. Cause that's like you said, it's like damn, bro, that's some real deep stuff you talking about. That's not nothing that we kicking, partying to. So it's like when I give that off to the crowd and I'm looking and it's like I'm like, I gotta accept this. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at now. This happened, and I'm telling you this for you so you can feel my pain. You know what I'm saying? So you can see where I'm coming from. Especially when, like, you know, we fight hard to try to get our stuff off.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It may have been something being catchy or whatever. So when I'm kicking something real, you know what I'm saying? And then for me to see the reaction that I'm getting, like that whole time, to get that reaction like that, I'm like, oh man, like oh man.
Everybody connected, everybody felt it, and that's like the sweet spot. I feel like a really good artist, really good performance, is when everybody has that connection. Because, and this is going the same vein, sometimes like rap ballady, like slower things can be cringy up there. Sometimes people get up there and say, I want to do the song from the heart, and it's about this. And if it's not good, it's not good. So now people are just like...
That's the saddest part. Like, man, you just put your
when
whole
is this
soul.
gonna be over? But this time you can hear a pin drop in there. Every single person was tuned in. Like, conversation stopped, and it was just, as long as people can speak English, you know what I mean? Like,
That's facts. That's facts.
You know, Spanish part. So
There's a lot of love in there, man.
Yeah, we love Paradise. Don't want to spend too much time on open mics because you have so much more you have going on. You're doing.
For sure.
I did want to touch on, like I said, we have some things coming up, like on our side with performing and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
As far as like releases, we talking about Stressing.
Yeah.
Is that we're plugging that one now?
Yeah, that's still moving. Stressing. Go get that right now. Stressing on all digital platforms. You dig? But
soon to come on WXSJ 97.3 radio. On it.
Plug. Shameless plug.
We'll have it on there.
You know.
But yeah, what else do you want to do? I would say outside of music, anything like you're a man on a mission. So I'm sure there are other projects that are near and dear to your heart.
For sure.
Other things you want to do. Anything this year you want to accomplish, like that's not necessarily music related?
Yeah. I was thinking about tapping into the acting on the low because, you know, I always like movies and I do music videos, and like when I started doing music videos, it was kind of like acting, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a typical music videos to where I'm like on the porch, I'm just smoking weed, and it's not really, it's like thought and script and stuff thought out, structure thought out to the videos. So when the more we did that, I was just like, man, like, I don't know, I kind of just like, that's why I want to see if I can feel like I can act. Like I look a couple acting chops, you know what I'm saying? It's just different because like music videos is you just singing along with it.
Yeah.
When you acting, that's a damn script, that's like dialogue.
You gotta sell it.
And you gotta do like 5 takes like and deliver it.
Every single time.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, let me start light and then move my way up. But I've definitely thought about the acting a little bit with the outside of the music.
I like that. I can see it. Yeah, the charisma's there.
Right.
The look is there. You have it's all about the confidence and commitment. You know what I mean? You're not skittish when you talk. You don't act like you know what you're saying.
What kind of character could I play? If like you just see me on the street, like
we were talking about, I don't know, we were talking about like classic black movies before this, and I'm just like, dang, I feel like I've seen you in so many movies. Like you have that look of just like, I don't know, like those like 90s like rom-com kind of like the Wood type, you know, brothers type.
Ooh.
Like some kind of coming of age black man story.
That's all compliments, really by the way.
Like, absolutely.
The Wood, the brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's classic. Yeah. That's classic right there.
All of these, I don't know. Just like I think we come from the same school of that or whatever. Something about your demeanor just gives me that kind of a vibe.
I pick it. The vibes is up.
Yeah. You can do anything. Listen, anything coming. Like the world is so huge, especially with acting. Like we're in like I feel like the real golden age of like Hollywood and TV as far as acting right now because there's shows about literally anything you want to do, you can do now. There's no rules. We're on this whole age of just like everybody's dream matters, which is good, annoying sometimes, but because of that, like there's room for really everybody now. There's all these streaming platforms. Before, when it was impossible to get seen, all these gatekeeping, now was just like I know people that have come up with shorts and sold them, and now these are on Peacock. They're on, they're on these different things, and it's like, it can happen.
The whole thing changed,
game changed. I watched a movie on Hulu the other day, and I was like, this is terrible. The acting is, I mean, like the storyline is great.
Yeah.
That's why I kept watching it. But I was looking, I was like, oh, these people have no more money than what I have. Like this, clearly, I know what kind of camera that is. This is one location. I know what this is, and that was beautiful because I'm a stranger watching it on Hulu, and I was just like, they got me fired up to want to get some stuff. So like this, it's out there, dude.
Man,
we can do anything we want.
You really, man. In this day and age, you're 100% right.
Yeah, absolutely. But don't want to go too long, take up too much of your time.
Man,
we got a lot coming on. Like I said, following this interview, guys, we'll have Stressing on radio for you to check out.
Yes, indeed.
Any other songs you want to plug? Anything else in the chamber? Anything older? Like,
I mean,
like just find me. Where can we find your music?
For sure. I mean, I can go on a little time crunch for you, like If It Was Easy. That's the other joint that I performed that night.
If It Was Easy, yeah. And that's the more hype one.
That's the crowd pleaser.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's moving through the crowd, y'all. Like getting everybody off their seat. Like
it's a crowd.
That night right there, first of all, was just like
I love that night, man.
Yeah, that night and the night afterwards, I feel like the performances are going up and up and up and up. And it's funny because we have people that used to what are regulars that come, and now I'm seeing their performances come up too because it's like everybody's getting inspired to do more.
Okay.
So like you playing to see the very next one that we had. People are all off the stage and stuff and getting mixed. I was like, okay, I see everybody get it, and it's like it's a beautiful thing. Nobody's copying, but it's just like I just feel like once people start warming up to doing that, then everybody's just like, yeah, I can do more. You might not think about doing all that because it's like, oh, I'm just gonna stay here and do my thing, but it's like, no, you brought everybody in. And yeah, anyways,
man,
more songs. So that song's that title again?
Yeah, so a couple songs of mine for any listeners that don't know who I am or how I get down. You know, If It Was Easy, that's like my baby. That's like if you had to connect me to any one of my songs, like a song from somebody's catalog that identifies with them.
Like a signature song?
Yes, that's definitely it. My song Passion, that's one of my babies too. Like the video for that is my baby, for sure. Like I got like my favorite videos of mine. Passion is like probably my baby on music. I mean, If It Was Easy, my baby on music, and Passion is my baby on video. Nice. So y'all got YouTube, which you do. Go and check out that Passion video. It's very, very worth it. Real smooth, play alike, super vibes. What's another joint that's like real? Deja Vu is nice as well.
Okay.
That's what
I like the title already.
Oh man, dang! I gotta send you the video.
Yeah, send me the link to that one.
Yeah, and the title matches the video as well, so you'll definitely appreciate that. So yeah, that's just to name a few, man. Name a few.
Good. Well, we're gonna get it out of here, you guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know where we can find you. How can we keep up with you?
Man, I'm everywhere. Social media at Butta to the P. That's BUTTA, the number 2, DAP. All social media platforms, the listening, Pandora, Tidal, all of that stuff. I'm terrible at plugging.
No. All platforms. Niggas know what the platforms are. Y'all know
what I'm just saying? Like,
if you're watching this, then you really
be sounding so generic though. Like, so yeah, on digital platforms and I'm on Spotify. Like, duh, you better be on Spotify. You got this interview, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You would be surprised.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, whoa. No judgment.
We love everybody. You know what I'm saying? You would think some people are like, oh, I didn't know we were doing this. Like, this is a radio show. We want to promote. It's all about promotion. So like, even if it's not just the music, like, where can we find you? We want to follow you, the movement, everything. So.
All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, all them social media platforms, the DSPs. Be on the lookout for my new single coming out with my homie Mav, big homie. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dropping on the 19th. You know what I'm saying? And I know you got your thing going on the 23rd.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna be super tucked. What else? I mean, in the summer, y'all look out for me for the summer. I may have something special dropping in the summer. And that's all I'm gonna say right now.
That's good. You heard it here first, y'all. Exclusives. We're gonna wait and see. We are definitely gonna be tracking everything you do. You know, you have our support fully.
You know, this is definitely not be the last time that we see each other.
Oh yeah. We'll get it back on here, you guys. So stay tuned for that. But like I said, at the end of this interview, we're gonna be debuting on our station, Stressing, for you guys to hear, get into.
Yes.
Maybe some other joints down the line if we, have those conversations. And yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you again for joining in with us.
My pleasure.
And you guys know what time it is. It's me, the Don B. That is at the Don B on all the platforms. Follow us, also WXSJ 97.3 Radio, Backstage Jamz, Every Wednesday, we have new artists for you. We have new music. We're just going to keep bringing it to you. Thank you to Independent Dream Factory for supporting us, putting us on.
That's right.
And shout out to Studio Max for housing us today. And yeah, shout out to Artist Lovely Shoes for my blazer and my shoes.
You
That's
did.
one they're in my network.
Go ahead.
And I feel like I always forget to shout out to our sponsors, but they keep me looking good, y'all. So we got to shout them out. But thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Stressing, going head up with this depression. Call God but can't get a connection. May you know that the devil is testing. When you be stressing,